Hey guys, welcome back to another match reaction. Arsenal have just lost to Aston Villa, and for me, that is the end of the Premier League for Arsenal this season. Yet again, we have crumbled. Once again, under Mikel Arteta, this is the third time in a season we have yet again crumbled under the manager under crunch time. Now, we're going to talk about everything. Some people might think I'm overreacting, but I'll just tell you what I feel because honestly, this is a crumble job right now for Arsenal. Look, the lineup here. Firstly, when the lineup came out, when was the last time Kai Havertz played in midfield? Okay, when was the last time he played in midfield and he worked? It was against Crystal Palace the last time he played. I think it was Crystal Palace the last time he played up front. That was the in midfield. That was the last time, and you see we built a bit of momentum with Kai Havertz playing up front. So why on earth did this manager once again revert and overthink to his usual rubbish and decide to put Kai Havertz back into the midfield? It was working so fine in him playing forward. It didn't need to be changed. I think maybe because of the buying game, he decided both Jesus and Trossard deserved a chance. We're going to talk about Jesus, by the way. But why did he decide to change in a crunch time game? Liverpool just lost to Crystal Palace. We win. We go 4 points ahead of Liverpool. This was a moment, yeah. This was our moment. The pressure was on us. You go beat Aston Villa. And this manager overthought. Why on earth is Kai Havertz playing? And another one, Zinchenko. I am done with these Man City 2x Manchester City players. I'm done with them. Gabriel Jesus, a professional footballer, cannot stay on side. Every time the ball comes to him, he's always offside, or he just doesn't get back into the box. Constantly offside. I don't see how you're a professional footballer and you're always offside. Zinchenko was doing my absolute head in the game. Flicking the ball, holding on to the ball for too long, making passes. Defensively, he's crap. Literally, this guy, man, was absolutely... He took my head in. First half, we started off so well, but we couldn't score. Okay, we couldn't score. Odegaard running the show and everything. But second half, I don't know what the tactic was. What Mikel Arteta said in the second half was that maybe to drop off. I don't know what he said, but the game went dead within 10 minutes. Aston Villa were playing so much football, and you could tell eventually the goal was going to come, and it did come. Bailly came. Was a Bailly? I think he scored. Crap defensive. I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say. That was an absolute bottle job from Arsenal. We have yet again bottled the season under Mikel Arteta. We bottled last season, 8 points or 5 points, wherever it was, and then we bottled the season before when we were trying to get top 4, and yet again we have crumbled. Now, a lot of fans might try to twist it, might put some spin on it, but say what it is, we were top. We had all the games. The games were in our hand. We played the hardest fixture, which was Manchester City at the Etihad. It was in our hands. We had a chance to get some revenge against Unai Emery, our ex-manager, against Aston Villa, who beat us. Everything was in our hands to go get the win today. And what do? They crumbled, and they have shown yet again we are not ready for that big stage. Once again we have crumbled. Once again, I don't know what excuse you can make for this time, because this whole season I've been hearing, the players have learned. The manager comes out, the players have come out saying, yeah, they've learned from last season. It's hurt. So if it's hurt, if you've learned from it, why again are you making the same mistakes? Simply, the truth is this team is simply not good enough for the big stages. That's what it is. When the margins are so small, a draw, a loss, anything, you lose. Not even a draw, you lost today against Aston flipping Villa. It is done, man. It is done. This team is simply not ready for the big stages, man. And Mikel Arteta, what on earth were his substitutes in that second half? Unless Martin Odegaard was injured, why the hell was Martin Odegaard off the pitch? Why on earth was he off the pitch? Literally, this guy is the heartbeat of the team, and Mikel Arteta decided to take him off for Smith Rowe. I like Smith Rowe, but flipping hell, he came on and he couldn't do anything. This team, man, I don't know what it is, man. This nice football we played in the first half, eventually it got us to nothing. I don't know what the tactic was in the second half, but clearly it didn't work. And now Mikel Arteta has to hold some responsibility, part of the responsibility, but just not him, the players as well. Again, crumbled. Jorginho, an experienced player, coming on, losing the ball for the second goal. What are you doing? You're an experienced Champions League player. You've come on because we lost control. You come on and you lose the ball and we concede again, man. It was absolutely nonsense, that game, man. And these players, I'm out of words. Think about by Wednesday, our season could be done. I think Bayern will be Arsenal. I have no faith after this performance that Arsenal can go beat Bayern in the Allianz Arena. The season by Wednesday could be done for Arsenal because the Premier League is done. When you give Man City the lead, it's finished. Man City are not going to drop any points. Even if you have hopes for that, get rid of those hopes, because Manchester City are in their prime time right now. They're going to win every single game and win the league. And yet again, we have to go through this whole season again. Another 38 games, probably another 33 games, 34 games, us at the top, and we're probably going to crumble again. When does it change? When is something going to change with this manager? When are we going to get over the line? Every flipping season, no trophies. The last time we won a trophy was in his first season. Every time we can't get over the line. When will it change? Literally, I'm tired of excuses every flipping season. How can Aston Villa have more energy than you? When they played on Thursday and we played on Wednesday or Tuesday, whatever day it was, they had less days to prepare. Somehow they come out with more energy against us in that second half. And credit to Aston Villa, yeah, they played well defensively. They were so good, and second half it was a masterclass by Unai Emery. And I was seeing online reports that apparently Arsenal are happy with Kai Havertz and going to get a younger attacker to develop. What a load of absolute shit. If that happens, that is a load of absolute shit. We need a striker. We need someone that can put the ball in the back of the net, because both Jesus, both Kai Havertz do not have that in them. Yes, here and there Kai Havertz gets his goal, but we need Ollie Watkins. You saw today, yeah, this guy, you give him a bit of sniff. First, you saw that chance in the first half where Gabriel gave the ball, he hit the post. None of our players are doing that. Secondly, that finish as well. None of our players, Jesus or Kai Havertz, have that finishing in their locker. So we need a striker. I'm tired of this rubbish report saying that we don't need a striker. We need someone to be able to put in the back of the net, because in games like this, when you need someone to step up, a striker like that can put those chances away we've had in the first half. Man, I'm just tired, man. I'm tired. I'm tired of the every season crumbling, and I cannot be asked to go through that same cycle again, being so good throughout the whole season, and then building up, come to crunch time of the season, and we crumble again. You are going up against Manchester City. When you are in front of them, you have to take advantage. You give these guys even a bit of space, they will go win the league. Now, the title is in Man City. For me, it's done. Title's done. Manchester City are going to win it. The rest of the games after that performance, I don't even see us winning half of them. Champions League, like, literally zero confidence in the Champions League. Especially you play Jesus, might as well throw the white towel in before the game even starts. I'm sorry, Zinchenko. You play Zinchenko, throw in the white towel before the game even starts. It's pathetic, man. 2024, you've conceded 4 goals. Last 2 games, you've conceded 4 goals. It's a joke, man. It's a joke. And Mikel Arteta, for me, he has to take some responsibility for today, but just not him, the players as well. We cannot get over the line. When will it change, man? It is what it is, though. For me, Premier League's done. We'll see on Wednesday what happens. Wednesday we lose, season's done. It's done, man. Maybe some of you guys might say I'm overreacting, but how can I not, man? You are going up against Manchester City. When was the last time Manchester City dropped the lead on a Premier League title when they're first? I mean, we saw it last season. But it's what it is, man. It's what it is. There's no point of worrying anymore, because these players, these teams, absolute joke, half of them. Embarrassing, man. Absolutely embarrassing. Aston Villa played on Thursday and it's Sunday. They showed more energy, and you guys are there puffing like absolute clowns, man. We see what happens on Wednesday, but man, this is a joke. I mean, literally, it's every bit of banter, every bit of abuse that you see from the rivals, the pundits, it's all deserved. Everything that comes in for the next few days about calling Arsenal players bottle jobs, it's all deserved. Okay, these players brought against themselves. So did the manager. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah, enjoy the video. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. Yeah, and I'll catch you guys next.